Hello guys, hope all of you are coping well during this pandemic. Being a successful single mother, also known of being a superwoman. The reason behind is because it is extremely difficult to handle kids alone as well as handling the working areas too. As a mother, I have to take care of my kids in both ways, physically and mentally. And as a successful career woman, I need to stay focused on my work as well, for which I'm passionate about. I'm Tasha, single mom of 2 kids, working in Taylor's University under the Shine Award program for 5 years. I'm the Taylor's University International Women's Day 2018 honoree alongside with 2 more senior lecturers, Dr. Ratnesh Rasaya from Business School and Ms. Ya Chin Chin from Taylor's Law School. I became a single mother after careful consideration on my marital issues. I believe that it's best to let go the other person when they can't communicate, understand or treat their partner with respect and in kind manner. I don't think it would be good to suppress an individual talent and capabilities to fulfill another person's needs and wants. Being able to provide the necessities for my kids. Even though the court ordered my ex-husband to pay my kids' expenditure, he refused to pay a single cent because I took up the sole custody. Since I uphold her huge responsibilities to raise my kids, I have to make sure that both my kids get a proper upbringing and education without any gender bias. I'm blessed with 2 kids who are matured and could understand about the situation. Since he has remarried and they never too attached to him since birth, which makes the situation favorable and easy for me to manage my kids' emotions. Oh, yes I did. It was not easy to start my journey with a 0 bank balance. I was doing my professional accountancy at the time I got married. Situation requires me to stop my tertiary education and I was forced to be a housewife. Bear in mind, I did not earn any income when I was a housewife. So when I went through the divorce process in 2012, I was not given a single cent. I was jobless and I need to sell my jewelries to feed my daughter who was 3 years old, and at the same time I was 4 weeks pregnant carrying my son. Well, it was a heartbreaking moment at the time where I could not get any job. Reason being, I am a single mom, pregnant and did not work for the past 4 years after my marriage. Thankfully, my best friend who runs the Math Enrichment Center offered me a job as a maths tutor with a minimum basic salary of 2,000 ringgit Malaysia. Imagine I need to buy milk powder for both kids, diapers, rental, food and other unexpected medical expenses using the net pay salary of about 1,800 ringgit. There were 2 incidents which still stay fresh in my mind, which I need to wait for 7 hours just to get a fever medicine for my son from the government hospital. That situation triggered me that I cannot remain in that situation for a very long term. So I need to do something for my kids where I could be able to bring them to private hospitals or clinic instead of government hospital where I need to wait for 7 hours to receive a treatment. Yes, we cannot control on people being judgmental about us. We need to focus on our objectives and goals in life. Yes, I did. It was my dream to be involved in beauty pageants since I was a young girl. I grew up in an Orthodox family, so pageant is a big no for them. After my marriage, it was another no from my ex-husband. So after the divorce, I decided to venture into beauty pageant. I won the title as Mrs. Top Model for the Mrs. Indian Culture Malaysia competition in 2016 and one of the finalists for the Mrs. Malaysia World 2019-2020. In 2019, I won the Silver Award during the International University Carnival on e-learning competition in Sarawak. It was a paper submission and presentation of the Shine Award program and the establishment of Shine Portal Innovation for the 21st Century Student Sustainable Future. Apart from that, I have also completed the APEL examination in 1 attempt. It is the entrance examination for me to pursue my Masters in Management. I live my life the way I want to. I do have time for myself without any fear of doing what I love to do. I can make decisions without any emotional abuse or fear. I won't say a perfect balance, but yes, I do have a balance between my personal and professional life. How? The answer is simple. The love for my kids as well as my dedication towards my passion. Nothing is impossible in this world. The same concept applies when you are a student. When you set a goal and work hard with all your heart, love and passion on it, then the goal can be surely achieved. Since young, I had a tough journey. In schools, my schoolmates used to tease me that I'm an old-fashioned girl, nerd and innocent. I'm both the introvert and extrovert. I can choose to be an extrovert if I want to, and I can choose to be an introvert where I can study and work without surrounded by any family members or friends. So after SPM, I applied for a full-time cashier position at KFC. I worked there for about 1 year to save money so that I can pursue my dreams in tertiary education, that is diploma in accountancy. Upon resigning with KFC, I received another offer to work in banking industry as a full-time teller. I thought to myself that time, why not? Let's work for another 6 months. I can save up more cash for my education. Then later than 6 months down to the road, when I decided to tender the resignation, our country was hit with inflation. So at that time, many people lose their job. So I was fortunate that I had a job. So I decided to pursue my studies on a part-time basis. So I started with banking and finance courses and then followed by my diploma and professional courses in accountancy. So during this time, I also have an obligation to take care of my late sister, who was a cancer survivor, and not to forget my newborn niece and nephew. So I would say that I've learned to balance my personal and professional life when I was 21. So I never regret for not going out, partying with my friends at that age, because I was holding a responsible role at that time, and it has actually prepared me to be more independent and mature. Honestly, many younger generation nowadays are more fortunate than the older generation. All I would say is take whatever challenges that come along your way with a positive mindset, because whatever you experience and learn now will be a very useful tools in future. My inner strength is my kids, definitely, because being a role model for my kids and looking at them receiving trophy on stage motivates me to achieve more in my life. I must play dual role, both father and mother, from the beginning of my life as single mother. I had temporary support from my mom and my late sister when I gave birth to my son. So they have been taking care of my kids with a minimal payment, and I would say that my best friend and working colleagues were my pillar of strength, where they were constantly giving me the motivation to be strong. In fact, I would say that I get my confidence from my mom, since she has actually brought me, both my sisters and including her 6 younger brothers, when my grandparents passed on. She was only 24 at that time. I would say she's a very strong-minded lady. I would say not just an education, but hands-on working experience plays a crucial role to secure a job. I was thankful that I was working and studying part-time, which enables me to get a better job offer after 1 year being appointed as a maths tutor. I got a job offer as the IELTS administrator for IDP Malaysia, where I was managing 6 IDP test centers in Malaysia. I deeply trust in my achievement and my ability to inspire women and people within my circle of reach that life in real world, it's not all paradise and butterflies. We need to voice our opinions, achieve our goals so that it makes us strong, independent and balancing our life with various roles and responsibilities. Never doubt or be afraid to step out of your comfort zone to achieve your goals. Nothing comes easy in life. Everything requires hard work and determination.